You were my choice. I made a mistake.
No.
I'm gonna kill this all damn depression.
Stop.
How you dare? I trusted on you.
Stop. You need to go.
I trusted on you.
मरते दम तक नहीं कह सकती मैं कि तू शादी कर ली इससे।
जी आपको बताओ मैं तो शादी भी कर चुका हूँ।
शक्ल मत दिखा दियो कभी जिंदगी में।
अरे मम्मी।
नहीं ना, कैसे कर सकता ये?
Just happened. Gabriel dives into the nitty-gritty of choosing between arm or leg tissue for phalloplasty. He points out that arms are for the skinny look and legs are for the chunky style. This is a real pick-your-own-adventure moment in the world of surgery.
So when you have phalloplasty, you can use your arm or you can use your leg. If you use your arm, it's gonna be very skinny, but if you use your leg, it's gonna be thicker.
Si usas tu brazo va a ser muy flaco, pero si usas tu pierna va a ser pegatina.
It's no pegatina. It's
Now, get a load of this. Gabriel lays down the reasons why he's skipping the implant. His leg-made phallus is sturdy enough to do the job, so no extra hardware needed. Thank you very much. He even cracks a joke about the perils of wearing sweatpants with his new gear. Talk about a tense situation.
so right now, because I used my leg, I don't feel like it has to get the implant because it's rigid enough for penetration. I wouldn't say that my penis is all the time. I will say it's rigid, and so I don't have a problem penetrating. Like there's no, floppies over here. It's ready all the time.
You won't believe this bit. Here, Gabriel gets real about his post-op jitters, confessing he once thought his new buddy might just bail on him. That's right, he was scared his penis might just detach and leave. Talk about a major oops fear. Don't go anywhere. The tales just keep getting better.
Pronto, después sugería, yo veo es, ay, no me gusta. I was so scared y inseguro. Porque es similar un pinga, pero es no 100%.
Ready for this? Gabriel breaks down how his redesigned hardware works, especially when it comes to the liquid department. He reassures everyone that yes, everything that's supposed to happen is happening. And then, in a moment of sheer TMI, he apologizes to his entire family tree for oversharing. Trust me, you'll want to stick around for what's next.
It's because the nerves is connected.
Y por eso tú puedes eyacular normal. ¿No? Conmigo, sí.
Sí.
Sí, porque yo siento, pero no sé de dónde sale, no sé.
I translate, okay.
And just when you think it's all serious, Gabriel shares a tender heart-to-heart about his transition journey and the massive support from his gal, Isabel. He's all about the love and feeling, well, normal, because who doesn't want to feel like part of the gang? He's also crossing his fingers that Isabel's folks are cool, because nobody wants that awkward holiday dinner. Wait till you see what's up next. It's gonna be epic.
Mis papás.
Sí, yo también. I hope Isabel's parents are as accepting as she is because I would never want to lose her. Y ahora tú sabes todo, mi pinga.
Qué afortunada.
Sí.
Saying I do, can you believe this? Just as they seal the deal with a kiss, a wild horde of bugs decides to crash the wedding. Right after getting hitched, the bride and groom find themselves in a buggy nightmare with millions of uninvited guests buzzing around. They're literally discussing whether to bolt from their own wedding because of these pesky party crashers.
They're crawling up my nose. I finally got married today, but then we got swarmed by millions of bugs.
We should go. Where are we going? Here.
We all just evacuate, like, screw this.
Talk about a letdown. The bride was super pumped for this big day. Weddings are a huge deal in her faith, and she's been dreaming of this moment forever. But alas, things start to unravel pretty quickly. Her disappointment is palpable, especially since celebrations are a rarity and she wanted everything just perfect. Stick around. The next part ups the ante on the drama meter.
I have such high expectations for this day. Especially, I think, being a Jehovah's Witness, we don't have a lot of things we celebrate. So weddings is a big thing for a Jehovah's Witness. It's one of the only things we do celebrate.
I had stuff I wanted done.
What, sweetie pie?
I'm just like upset.
What's wrong, honey?
I was just done to sleep, but I didn't get either one of those. I left the glue at home.
Oops, she snoozed through her alarm. Our bride wakes up late, totally misses her eyelash appointment, and is freaking out about not feeling her prettiest on her big day. Eyelashes were supposed to be her secret weapon to feeling like a rock star, and now she's got to go without. Wait till you see what happens next. It's a doozy.
We're gonna be fine. I promise you, we're gonna be fine.
Last night, I couldn't sleep. I had a lot of anxiety, so I overslept the eyelash appointment. I feel like all women have like their certain things. Like you feel like a superstar. You feel like you're just ready to take on the world. And so my eyelashes were the one thing that makes me feel pretty. And for your wedding day, that's how I was hoping to feel.
Third time's the charm? Imagine messing up not one, but 2 previous weddings. Our bride spills the beans on her past wedding disasters, where she was so sure the guys were Mr. Wrong. This time, she's convinced Mr. Right is standing at the altar, but guess what? The universe still has a few tricks up its sleeve. The next scene is a real jaw-dropper.
Because my first wedding, I knew in my heart 100% that he was not my person and it wasn't right. The second wedding, I also felt 100% that it wasn't right. And I was so nervous that I decided to drink. And so I was so drunk, like my dad was basically holding me up as he was walking me down the aisle. It was ridiculous. And so I thought, this one's gonna be a lot different because I know that he's the right person for me.
Seriously, could things get any worse? Just as she's picturing her fairy tale ending, someone steps on her dress and tears it. She's starting to think maybe the universe is screaming, "Run, girl," as her dream day turns into a bit of a nightmare. Buckle up, because what's next is going to knock your socks off.
I wanted like the Cinderella-ish kind of theme.
Wait, someone you stepped on my dress. Let me on my dress.
But it's falling apart. Everything's falling apart right in front of me. Is fate trying to tell me not to do this? Like, I just want to run for it.
It's time to go.
Finally, something goes right. Amidst the chaos, the venue turns out to be absolutely stunning, romantic, gorgeous. Everything she wanted, if only for the setting. She's found her prince, and she's holding on to that happy thought hard. But don't relax just yet. There's more turbulence ahead.
Despite everything that didn't go right, I want to make the best of things. Wayne actually has put a lot of effort into making this nice for me. And the venue that Wayne picked out is completely majestic. It's gorgeous, it's romantic, it's everything that any girl would ever want.
Just walk slow enough for mom.
Who you marry is the most important part, and this is my soulmate. I found my forever person. I have like my fairy tale love story.
Yikes. Talk about a rough start. The bride wakes up with a stomach bug, and let's just say things get a bit messy. Not exactly the glowing start she envisioned for her wedding day. What's next? You guessed it, more chaos and a whole lot of laughs.
Day of my wedding, and I am in a mood, literally. My stomach was upset from the moment I woke up.
I woke up early. I was very proud of myself for waking up early, number 1. 1 point for Kim. Then, I go to the bathroom like you typically do in the morning, and I feel like I got a fart. But before I made it to the bathroom...
No way, it gets buggier. Just when you thought they might catch a break, the bugs launch a full-scale invasion of the wedding cake. It's total pandemonium, with guests swatting left and right, and the bride about to have a meltdown. Keep watching, because you won't believe what happens next. This is straight out of a horror movie. The bride is trying to keep it together, but the bug infestation is turning her dream day into a nightmare on Elm Street. It's an all-out bug brawl, and she's not winning, but hang in there. The next clip is even more bonkers.
I have never experienced something so literally traumatic to me.
I'm gonna get married, and we're gonna get out of here, all right? And then you're gonna be okay.
Jeez Louise.
It rains on your wedding day, it's unlucky or something, but...
Oh, come on. Now the ring goes missing too? Amidst dodging bugs and trying not to freak out, the bride loses her wedding ring. They scramble to find it amongst the chaos, adding another layer of panic to the day. But guess what? There's one last twist coming up, and it's a wild ride to the finish.
But having our vows is the most important part of the wedding for me. Just happy that I'm already married.
Guess what's cooking? Angela's all hyped up for a therapy sesh with Dr. Janie and Michael, and it's their first time going head-to-head. She's wrestling with her feisty side when she catches a whiff of lies, which is usually from Michael's corner. Angela's aiming to dial down the drama and tune into some good vibes with her hubby despite the rocky past.
Tonight I have a couples therapy with Dr. Jamie. It's going to be the first time that I have a one-on-one session with Michael since I learned about my triggers. One of them triggers is a lion. And when I get triggered, I sometimes can be too aggressive. So I'm hoping to communicate better with Michael today and have compassion for my husband, even though he did me wrong.
You gotta see this bit. Lightening up the mood, Angela reminisces about a quirky therapy gig involving a blow-up doll as stand-in Michael during some Kama Sutra antics. She felt all the feels with the doll version of her hubby, making it a weird yet hilarious attempt at patching things up. Trust me, you don't want to miss what rolls out after this.
Yes, me and Michael went through a therapy of Kama Sutra. I had a blow-up doll with a penis. It was so nice because Michael had a long body pillow, and that was me when we had to do our exercises together, and the blow-up man was Michael. And I felt so connected to him because I was looking at him. You know, it was just the best, you know.
Ready for a twist? Angela's finally owning up to her trigger-happy moments, which the doc sees as a big thumbs up. Mid-chat, it slips that Angela's got divorce papers stashed. A juicy secret Michael hasn't sniffed out yet. The doc suggests kicking those papers to the curb to give peace a chance, marking a hefty turn in their heart-to-heart. Buckle up, because there's a whole lot more feels to come.
It's a lot of progress, being able to acknowledge that I have some triggers and I react to those triggers.
It's showing Michael, I think now, it's showing Michael it's okay to tell the truth. And I am enjoying my husband right now.
So I can remember from your intake that you have divorce papers. Does Michael know that you came to the retreat with divorce papers?
No.
Okay.
Oh boy, grab the tissues. Michael hops into the session, and they stroll down memory lane to their wedding day, sparking tears over memories of Michael's mom. It's a real tearjerker with all the mushy stuff about family and how deep their bond goes. Don't go anywhere. The emotional roller coaster is just picking up speed.
Hi, Michael. How are you?
I'm good.
Wonderful. How are you liking this retreat so far?
I learned, what I learned is shows how we communicate. Yeah, connect with one another.
Well, as I can remember from your intake when I first met the two of you, that your anniversary is coming up. Is that correct, Michael?
Here's where it gets spicy. Michael drops a truth bomb about his past oopsies, including a no-no with infidelity, and pours his heart out to Angela. This heart-to-heart could totally be a game changer for them, showing some raw and real love drama. Stick around, it gets even juicier.
You appreciate that about her. She's been there for you.
Angie loves me so much, and she has been there for me in good and bad times. A week after my mom passed on, she flew down to Nigeria to be with me. Despite the fact that I cheated on her, and I must say that's true love. And my mom accepts Angela as part of. So I want to honor my mom's memory by treating Angela with love and respect.
Check out how they wrap it up. The chit-chat winds down with vows to ditch the secrets and keep the real talk flowing. Angela and Michael are all in to mend fences and boost their love game. They're not out of the woods yet, but hey, let's see how they keep the love alive in the next bit.
Put on something to cover your top, okay? Please.
I'm gonna wear this one. I took the other ones away. That's final.
All right, it's fine, it's fine.
Right, thank you.
Okay.
On that note, I'm gonna go get in the hot tub.
Well, that was a whole thing. Jesse plans to prepare dinner for Darcy's daughters and expresses his desire to keep the environment positive to avoid any negativity. They are at a grocery store selecting ingredients for the meal. The couple chooses salads and contemplates the size of the salad based on the family's appetite, showcasing their concern for making a pleasant dinner for the daughters. Hang tight, because what comes next is a hoot.
How are you?
We're going to prepare dinner for Darcy's daughters tonight, so I'm gonna behave in a positive way because I want no negativity. I don't want to feel any tension.
Salad. Here, we'll get 2 of these. Let's get the bigger one, because we eat a lot. Big family.
You thought picking a dessert was simple, huh? Darcy reacts with a sigh, followed by a playful exclamation, as they decide on mini carrot cakes for dessert, highlighting a lighter moment amidst their grocery shopping. Jesse's comment about the dessert size leads to a shared chuckle, showing a glimpse of camaraderie. They pick additional desserts, considering the number of people eating, which reflects their thoughtful planning for the family dinner. And just when you think it's all smooth sailing, the plot thickens.
Need carrot cake.
It's Darcy size.
Yay.
Yes. Look, it's almost as big as you.
I
So
know.
cute.
Love our carrot cake.
Yeah. Oh.
Perfect. Maybe just one more.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
4 of us. That should be great. Yeah. The kids love steak.
How old?
11 and 12.
To open up as a man towards you.
Just when you think they're talking turkey, they're actually talking babies. Jesse and Darcy discuss their future, specifically around the topic of having children together. Jesse acknowledges Darcy's age as a potential challenge for having more children, which causes a brief moment of tension. Despite the strain, they continue shopping for the children, showing Jesse's effort to engage with Darcy's family dynamic. Strap in, it's about to get even juicier.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I want children myself, but the relationship is not stable right now, so I think that it's not smart for me to even talk about, having our own kid. Yeah, let's just get this for the kids that will like.
See, I like you picking out stuff. It shows me that you're to it. If I can't give him a child, I wonder if me and the girls are going to be enough for him.
Here comes a little sunshine after the rain. Jesse meets Darcy's daughters for the second time and looks forward to dinner as a way to bond with them. Darcy expresses her hopes for Jesse to connect with her daughters and become more integrated into the family. This moment is crucial as it sets the stage for how their relationship dynamics could evolve with the children involved.
I'm looking forward to having dinner with you guys.
This is the second time Jesse's meeting the girls. I just want to kind of gauge how he is around them. I want to see him really make the effort to get close with the kids and just, for him to really feel part of the family. Well, welcome to the Airbnb. Isn't it cute? So let's get your backpack.
Grab your popcorn, because dinner's turning into a show. During the preparation of dinner, a significant argument breaks out over how to properly cut the steak. Jesse suggests cutting the steak on a bias to keep it juicy, a technique he is familiar with from his restaurant experience. Darcy insists on preparing the steak her way, highlighting a control issue between them and illustrating the tension that can arise even from simple tasks like cooking.
Char grill on there, honey. You gotta cut it on a bias, babe. Like, you gotta slice it on the side. I used to work in a restaurant. Oh, push me.
I'm not pushing you.
So if you cut it like on the bias, it stays juicy. I'm just helping you. We're doing this together, right? So if you cut it on a bias at a slant, it saves the juice. I've worked in restaurants, so okay.
I'm done.
I know how my kids like it, so.
Oh boy, it's getting hot in the kitchen. The dinner preparation escalates into a heated argument in front of Darcy's children. Jesse feels undermined and excluded from the cooking process, while Darcy tries to maintain normalcy for her children. The situation culminates in Jesse walking away from the kitchen as Darcy urges him to join them for dinner, exposing the deep rifts in their relationship during what was supposed to be a bonding activity. Wait till you see what's up next. It's a real cliffhanger.
Just want my kids to have a nice meal in a nice home. And now the kids saw that, and that's not what I wanted. And I feel really bad.
Unreal.
I don't know how much more I can take.